Hello, everybody, and welcome to a live Q&A with your host of Geek Talk, Tony. I am using Google Hangouts, so welcome to the Geek Cave, the studio, and I am here to answer any questions if you have them, and everything else. So if you have your questions, I will also be doing customs and everything else. So hopefully people come around and all that. So this is the live broadcast, so hope to see you here. So, but yeah. Otherwise, I'm actually going to do some custom work here as I do this, and hopefully people have questions. They can ask me anything from, should I say, what's my favorite color, which is blue, of course, to what kind of underwear do I wear? Who knows? I really do not care what you ask me. So, but yes. Otherwise, yeah, pretty much I'm just kind of hanging out today. So, I'm just kind of got some Facebook stuff going on here. Hopefully people are able to come. Otherwise, I'm just going to kind of go over some stuff that I've been doing. I've basically been doing, what I'm looking to do is take Jar Jar here and make him into the Ninja Gungan. As people can see, I've got the Leonardo Ninja Gungan, blue, and I have the Raphael Ninja Gungan, the red. So, yes. So today, we are needing the purple one, Donatello Ninja Gungan. So here's my purple. And what does a geek usually use for painting? Well, of course, you're going to need paintbrushes. So I have here several different paintbrushes. For more detail, I use these narrower ones. You can get them like for $3 at Walmart or something like that. So, and this one gives you a chance to get more detail on it. So I will grab my handy palette here. What's a customizer like me use for a palette? I don't have an expensive palette. Dollar store styrofoam plates. So I'll be doing something like this for about an hour. And if you have questions, then we'll have to see. So, but yes. Other than that, I just kind of hanging around, just thinking things are going to get going here. So hopefully people come around. I'm going to taking let them know the event is going on now. And hopefully we see you here. But yes, I am enjoying this. Kind of, let's see here. Computers anyway. So, yes. I have to see if I can get any viewers. So until then, shake up my paint a little bit, kind of get it evened out, because it's been a while since I've used this paint. Looch it in there, kind of do things like that. For all those who like to customize, well, there's different ways you can customize, but when this guy has been sitting I wasn't going to try getting him a little whiter, but he seems to be that color directly. So, but you can use for when you do the, should I say, different things with different figures. If you have clones that are, should I say, shouldn't be brown, or stormtroopers that aren't brown and aren't going to be brown, shouldn't be brown, or are really dirty, you want to use hydrogen peroxide. You can get the stuff I use is basically it's the cheap 88-cent stuff you can get a big bottle of it at Walmart for $1 or 88 cents basically. So it's not that expensive. Hopefully you get to do some of your own customizing, but yes. So basically, as you can see, I kind of go down kind of paint them, get into a little detail here. So, but if you have any questions for me, let me know. I'm here for about another hour or so, and would love to answer any of that you have. So let me mute this. There we go. So I do have things that I can definitely take an answer for you. So I'm open for any. As you can see, I'm just kind of painting up my Ninja Gungan here, Donatello. He's kind of a purplish color. So figure I might as well do some customizing along as I'm waiting. So, and then at the same time, if you have any questions about how I'm doing it or what kind of paint I'm using, then I can also answer that. So, and I kind of like to let it dry a little bit on there. So I do like to, this is kind of a combination of my favorite Ninja Turtle or actually Ninja Turtles, and also the Star Wars combined. That's how I kind of came up with, because I do like some of the Ninja Turtle stuff, more of the older stuff. So if you do that, then do it that way. So I am here, though. I'll answer questions, and hopefully if you have any questions, I can answer them. You can ask me anything, so I'm open to it. But yes, this is the Geek Cave, I call it, or my studio. So I am basically customizing Jar Jar Binks that's basically I call the Ninja Gungans. So, and it's kind of one of them things. Gives it a little bit of a kind of a new texture and stuff like that. So, yes. And then I also give them kind of a bandana, as you can see with, let's see here, this one, which I already painted at one point. You can actually take and see that I actually painted armbands on them too. So how do I come up with some of these ideas? Well, sometimes it's just, should I say, wanting to do it, and you just kind of automatically do it. So, but of course, this is kind of my first live broadcast, so I'm kind of new. So, but yes, overall, it's pretty good. I mean, I enjoy doing customizing. I have customized vehicles. I've customized, should I say, I've customized figures. I've clones. I've actually customized clones. I've customized, see if you can tell. This was my custom clone trooper. It was just a basic trooper, and I painted them red to go with the rest of the clone troopers that needed that color of trooper. So if you like what you're seeing, I mean, give me a like, give this video a like, and subscribe to the channel. I do upload a video almost every week for the podcast, and I'm actually going to be doing my first press pass. Geek Talk is doing a press pass here a week from, or 2 weeks, 3 weeks from today. So I'm open to, yes, it's about a month away now. And if you have any questions, I'll answer them for you. So I'm open to you asking anything. So if you have something you wanted to know about me or my show, I will gladly answer. For me, I've actually done pretty much anything, and I'm open. Tomorrow, though, Geek Talk is going to be I'm going to be doing a interview with Jurassic World's Corey Boothman, and he is going to be visiting with me, and I'm gonna try throwing him for a loop. So never know. I usually get pretty good questions. As far as, like, say how I'm going to do the things for the press pass, I have a legal pad that I will be taking with me to do the interviews. And I'm also taking a video camera and so on and so forth. So if you like that, if you're going to be in the Fargo, North Dakota area on around the September 24th area, that is where I will be. So hopefully let's see here. Dakota area. There we go. Just had to make sure I'm still broad. My voice is still going. Of course, got to make sure things are going smooth. So, but yes, I'm actually excited about things. I've been a geek for a while now, and for almost pretty much most of my life as far as going that way. But yes, I hopefully will be moving up, getting more guests for the actual, should I say, Geek Talk podcast. I will be uploading that Colby Boothman interview tomorrow, this weekend here. And I will be planning to interview or hit up a couple more. So I hopefully will actually be able to move my way up, maybe even to possibly getting James Earl Jones. I might have to hit up, see about getting him again. James Earl Jones, if you haven't noticed, I actually have him on the wall. He signed a few photos for me through the mail. If you don't know what through the mail means, basically I just didn't even go, I didn't meet him at a convention, and I met him I took and actually sent through the mail with a letter of request and everything. So hopefully you guys have checked out my channel and actually also taken and used, should I say, have actually had through the mail successes. If you have not tried it, it's actually a fun hobby. So, and I'm actually glad I've actually got into it. So yes, it's actually something I do for part-time. I will be starting up again here on probably this next couple weeks. I'll be sending more off for autographs. What you do is, if you're not certain how to do this or do the through the mail stuff, you basically take and, should I say, you take a photo. You can print off through Walmart, or is what I do is through Walmart. You can print off through, you can even print off through Shutterfly. So if you haven't ever done Shutterfly, well, it's really simple, and they do a lot, but you got to wait for your photos. So, or you can do, say you like to send off your figures. You can take your package with the figure inside of it. This is an empty package because I already broke the figure out. You can send him off through the mail as long as you include the letter of request, fan letter basically, and enough packaging, or the right packaging to send him back. And they will sign it. Some of them will sign it for free. And it basically gives you a nice new addition to the collection. So, and I'm going to finish up the Ninja Gungan's his armbands here, as you can see. Sorry about my camera not being the best. is one of those. It's been a while since I've upgraded my webcam, but yes, I am almost done with this first set of armbands, which basically is what makes him a Ninja Gungan. And then I'll do the ones on the legs later on here. So if you've never done custom figures, it's not hard to do if you're able to create enough. I mean, if you can actually run a paintbrush and have an idea in mind, you can actually do a custom figures. So as you can see, I've got the armbands and his headband done. Pretty good. So I will let that dry here. And live, while I'm waiting on air here, I'm going to open up a figure I haven't opened yet. I will open this live on air. It's a battle droid. So, and I started doing a droid army. I don't mind the battle droids. They're pretty good, I mean. So, you can actually see that as I break him out, he likes to stay in his package here. But yes, there he is in his glory. And basically, it looks like he's got a different arm. So you can pop that arm off and put this other one on. See, you got a backup arm. And he's got that arm. And vice versa. You can reverse the arms. So he comes with a little stand like this here. Once I get it out, it says Star Wars, of course. And you just take and put him on the stand. Looks like he can do. I myself normally like to put these on Entertainment Earth stands because they're so much easier to work with, and they're actually cheap to get. It's $10 for a stand. I'll set this over here for now. But yes, as you can see, the Star Wars stands do not sit very well at times. So, where if I grabbed this Entertainment Earth little stand here, if I was to put them on there, fits perfectly. It doesn't fall off that easy, and he stands up nicely. So I can actually do this, and he stands there ready to battle any Republic soldiers or clones. So ready to get his butt kicked. So, but yes, that's why I like these stands, because you can fit pretty much anything on them, and from the power of the Force to the 1995 to anything present. So, but yes, otherwise, yeah, pretty much I'm just kind of hanging out today. So, just kind of working on different things. If you still have any questions, I mean, I have no problem answering questions. Or if you are watching this after the live broadcast, I'm planning on doing the different things, like I will be answering any questions afterwards too. So this is the Geek Talk podcast, where basically you can do a Q&A. This is Q&A with Tony. I will answer any questions that you have, and I will be answering them afterwards too. I always do, just because of the fact that I prefer to answer any questions you have. And I've also I am actually looking to do, I might just start doing live broadcasts more often. Do it with, should I say reactions to different, trailers that come out or stuff like that. Like, say, I've actually seen most of the trailers that usually happen. So, but yes, I do take but yeah, I basically do the stands here. My stands are usually the Entertainment Earth stands, but these, for some figures though, I do these regulars if I have to. So, but yes, otherwise, as far as paints, if you are doing custom figures, I buy this Apple Barrel. It's called Apple Barrel Gloss. Sometimes I buy the gloss, sometimes I do the flat. It depends on what kind of thing you have. So, but yes. And Brittany, you are welcome on the tip of what stands to use for your 1995. I mean, you can get these Entertainment Earth ones for $10, $15 total, basically shipped, because that's usually what I pay for them coming to South Dakota. So they charge basically a flat rate $4.99 fee for shipping. So yes. Otherwise, as far as some stuff goes, if you can tell, I sometimes do vehicles. If you've never done vehicles before, it's not hard. I took and super glued this gun. The gun itself was off of some old Army figures. So yes, I'm actually pretty pumped. And you can take apart this ATST or ATAP that basically comes normal. And basically you take the guns and stuff, you can take them off. If you can take them off, you can paint them. What I'm looking at doing is painting this kind of a glow in the dark, because of the fact that I can actually see it in the dark. It's a night vision type thing. I do it like that, and it's pretty cool. And then say like you've got your extra figures. Okay. There are two different variations of the holographic Obi-Wan. I actually found out is he comes in red and blue. And some people are sitting there with these things on their shelf or whatever. Well, lo and behold, you can actually use, say like you're missing a holographic imaging figure for this. All right. So basically, you've probably got some of these hanging around. Okay, this is the Palpatine. What I did is I took a screw and a screwdriver and made a hole at the bottom. A friend of mine gave me this here, the walker for him. Okay, so I got the walker. I didn't have the, should I say, I didn't have the figure that actually goes with the walker. Well, I looked on eBay and all that and looked at how much the figure was. eBay can be a pain in the butt, of course. And I usually, for eBay, I took and actually I checked, and about the only way I could get it separately, I would be paying more than I would be in getting the new figure. So I had this holographic Palpatine from a package. I took the drill, screw and stuff, and let me get this back on here. And voila, Palpatine on the walker. He fits perfectly. He looks really nice with the 3 3/4 inch figures, and he spins around nicely. And how much did this cost? I had the figure already. Why not? It cost me the cost of an extra figure. So you can do that. And it's pretty cheap. You can, as you can see, and he sits nicely on there. And if you tap him, he won't fall off. He's pretty secure. So if you want me to do more videos about doing different custom figures, let me know. I'm glad to help out doing that, or how you can work, say, like a different head or Jedi into a custom diorama. I do that every so often. It's a lot of fun, and if you have a question about that, I will even do that. So yes. But yes, I'm enjoying doing this because of the fact that it's actually something different. So, but yeah, overall, yeah, it's kind of a slow day right now, but yes, I've pretty much been hanging out. I do, though, collect Transformers. I don't have any in this room right now, but something else I do sometimes for customs is I do droids I've been working on. So I actually started doing this droid that is an R2 unit. It's an R2-D2, and I'm turning it into the Ninja Gungan, or the Ninja Droid, which basically, of course, is kind of based off of the Ninja Turtles. So, as you can see, the stuff opens up. He has his arms and stuff. So, yes, overall, it's kind of fun. I enjoy customizing and doing all that. So, kind of a slow day overall, it looks like. And well, actually, this apple barrel stuff, Brittany, is you can actually ask the questions in the chat here. And this apple barrel, I will show you here. It's in order to take and keep, if you're talking about keeping the limbs from sticking, you can actually take and don't paint the limbs right away. You got to let it dry. This apple barrel stuff, you can actually don't let it dry all the way, or let it dry all the way, and for this apple barrel stuff, because of the fact it is a little bit sticky, but it's not. It makes it look shiny, or depending on how much, or if you're using gloss. If you're using gloss, then it's going to always be kind of sticky as far as that goes. And if you're using flat, you're going to have kind of a dry stick, like say on here. It's not sticky, but the gloss is always going to kind of be, should I say, flat, or always kind of sticky, kind of shiny, tempered. So if you're using gloss, then it's going to be flat, kind of, should I say, I don't use sealer at all. I use, like I said, I just use straight paint, and it seals itself. And use acrylic enamel is what I use. Use the acrylic stuff. So, and it kind of makes it look shiny. This is the gloss stuff, and it looks really good. And if you let it dry all the way, this is kind of not all the way sticky, but it gives it texture. This is kind of textured, but it's not actually sticky. See, as you can see, I can grab it. It gives it a grip, but it's not actually doing anything like that. So, yeah, for that, you can do it that way. So, otherwise, for different paints, I mean, if you're using, like, say, spray paint, like, say, Walmart style spray paint, I don't have any in here with me, but it does not take, it always will leave a sticky. It takes forever to say you're doing the regular spray paint, like the 99-cent stuff at Walmart. It's good for certain things, but regular spray paint will take and staying sticky for the most part until you take and coat it with another sealer. I don't actually use sealer myself. So, and like I said, this here is really good for crafts. It's good on plastics. It's good on, say, and if you need white, let's just say that you can buy a big bottle of white that's flat. So, and otherwise, like say here, I've got this battle droid. This battle droid, he's ugly as heck. Regular battle droids, I will say, really are not that nice to have. I'm thinking on painting him. I've got this gold stuff, metallic. And basically, I'm going to look to paint him. Yeah, if you go to Walmart, your local Walmart, well, you don't want to find, as far as the game stores go, you want to go to more like your Hobby Lobbies for this apple barrel, this craft paint, because the game stores really do not have, gaming stores do not exactly carry paint, but do your Hobby Lobbies, Walmart, Target, most of your retail stores actually carry this different kinds of paint, craft paint. I found mine in my local Walmart for no more than $1.50 for a small bottle, and it's okay. So, but I'm gonna get Gina on. Not a problem. You're welcome. Let me see about getting Gina here, on here. Seeing about getting her on. So, but yes, overall, it's actually kind of fun. So, let me see if I can get. There we go. Invite. I'm gonna take and do this here, and I am gonna take and get but yeah, as far as plastic figures, you can your local craft shops will have it. So, but we will have Gina here to join us here in just a little bit. But yes, I'll take, and for if you're looking for paint to put the paint on too, is I'm gonna rinse off my brush here. You can buy styrofoam plates, work great. Dividable plates, you can get these at the dollar store. Any dollar store has them, and that's my. You don't have to have anything fancy for, especially when you can take and throw it away afterwards. Styrofoam or paper plates works. So, and I will show you here. And as far as the brushes go, you don't have to have anything fancy, but I bought and I got Gina, who has not muted her mic. So. There she is. Well, mute the YouTube part of it. Where your name is into the YouTube. Mute the YouTube window itself. And now you can probably unmute yourself.
Why am I muted? Oh, am I muted now? Can you hear me now?
I can hear you loud and clear now.
But you don't see me, right?
I see you.
You see a hat?
Yes, I see a hat.
You're going to have to look at this today. I don't want any video of me today. There you go.
Oh, come on now.
I'll
See,
look at you.
you see my geek cave?
Yes. There's a Darth Vader back there.
There's a Darth Vader back there. There's autographed photos up there.
Uh-huh.
Heck, I've been painting on a Jar Jar Binks to make him the Ninja Gungan.
No. There you go. I just got a little gif of Jar Jar Binks in Rogue One.
And as far as for a snack today, cucumbers. What's a geek like me eat? Cucumbers sometimes.
Isn't that healthy? Wow. Look at you.
Yes. Sometimes a geek like me has to eat healthy.
I'm testing stuff. There you go.
Why are you
Testing stuff. I like tests. Tests are good. Let me see how this chat is. Okay. Yeah. So if you what's the dealio, dude? What are we talking about here? Oh, we don't have Q&A.
Whatever. Yeah, it's whatever you want to talk about.
Joe Mama. I don't want that. Cancel. I don't know. What are we going to talk about today? There's some apps here.
Well, I actually have taken and I did set up an interview.
Good for you.
With Colby Boothman.
And when is that going to be?
It's tomorrow. It's going to be live on the channel 1138 chat.
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to be on the Mixler. And that is going to be taking place at 4 p.m. my time, 2 p.m. your time. Yeah, on the Pacific time, that is. So that is when that's going to be taking place. So we're going to be doing it. I'm going to be doing it at that time. And Colby Boothman has done stuff for Star Wars.
Yeah, you told me that.
Yeah, he has actually been. He actually did he wasn't actually the voice of Luke on the Battlefront. He is actually the one that's doing the stunts for Battlefront. So yes, that's what's going to happen with that. He's been doing he's actually done the stunts for Battlefront. Plus he's done on on Mythbusters.
Uh-huh.
He actually did stunts for their Star Wars, their Star Wars episodes.
Mm-hmm.
So, but yes, otherwise, Gina, what do you got going on today overall?
Trying to stay cool. It's kind of warm here today.
Oh, it's nice and cool here.
Yeah, it's about 80 something degrees, maybe a little bit above. Trying to keep everything on track, on task. Showcase. What can I
Guess who
show?
I have with me today?
Who?
I have Pam Rose with me today.
Woohoo! Lisa Sterling. Woohoo!
If you haven't known who Lisa Serlin is, or Pam Rose did, it is this figure right here. I have two of these.
Uh-huh.
And she's a great figure. I've done some skits with her. I've taken this gun here, put it in her hand, and when I do that, give me a second here to put it back in, it looks like this.
Oh, wow. Look at that.
It's a beast, isn't it? It's a nice gun. She still has her other one right here, but the figure is nice. I like it. I've done some different setups with it. And I do also have with us today Grand Admiral Thrawn.
Woohoo! Grand Admiral Thrawn.
He is here today with us.
He is. Oh, wait. Here I go. I got a crown. I got a crown. Oh, wait. It can't see me. Oh, there is a bias here. I got a crown. Don't look at my face. I'm not even going to look at my face.
Oh, it'll probably have your...
There's nothing in my house. There's like junk all over the place. I really need to work on that.
Well, if I was on my other computer,
you can't see anything, huh? Nothing. That's all you get.
So, but yeah.
Oh, I'm playing around with all the little side effects. They have the little doggy thing. Oh, I'm a dog.
Actually, oh, and Mr. Fuzzle. Yes, I have. And Ron has his Mr. Fuzzle.
That's enough of that. Okay.
But yes, I've even got Bosky Bosk here with me today.
Bosk, you got all the little dudes.
Yes, I do. I have Dengar.
I
have Dengar here. He's hanging out. And yes, Gina, they're seeing the doggy face and stuff like that you were playing with.
That's about it for a second. That was on there, but it ain't on there now. Ha!
But yes, and for all the Nemodians and Nemodian friends and stuff, I got Lot Dodd sitting with me here in front of me.
Oh, you have messed up now.
And I have New Gunray.
Yay, New Gunray.
So, and I did just acquire
understood the attack.
And I did acquire this guy here at the last convention. Well, Lot Dodd I acquired at the convention with this guy, the Rancor Keeper.
Woohoo! I forgot his name. He cried when the Rancor died.
Malachi.
Malachi. Is that really his name?
I think that's what it is.
I had to teach my husband who Woodrow Hill was. Or what is it? Will. The ice cream man. He's like, ice cream. I'm like, you could just buy like an orange jumpsuit and an old ice cream maker and just run around and be ice cream.
Yeah.
And he said he didn't want to do it. I was like, you suck, honey. Don't talk to me anymore.
But yes, I actually opened up. If you weren't here earlier, I opened up a Super Battle Droid. I opened this guy up. See? So, and I even...
Yeah, I think we have like 3 levels of Star Wars fandom. There's some of us that likes all the fandom and we kind of don't care.
Right.
Which you and I feel like you and I and a few other people are like that. But then there's groups of fandom that only like the new stuff. And then there's groups of fandom, lots of fandom that likes only the legends. And then there's fandom that likes bits and pieces.
Right.
You know? bits and pieces, which is fine. It's not a big deal, you know. You like what you like, can't help it. And what else?
Oh, and just in case people are into wrestling, about a minute ago, Dustin Reynolds, who is Gold Dust, is live on Facebook.
Oh,
but
well,
we're
just so you know. Oh yeah, this is Geek Talk, so this is
right. Yes, we can talk anything.
Talky. I haven't done anything specific for Geek Talk today.
Well, I started working on I finished off the audio setting up for the video for tomorrow for upload. And I opened up, or I took I'm going to do audio with I'm going to use the Mixler app for doing Colby Boothman tomorrow. And then I watch some more anime. I've been catching up on anime kind of since, if people didn't know it, Geek Talk is going to be covering Anime Fargo this year. As pressed, I am going to be taking and walking around. I'm looking to get a Geek Talk hat, ball cap.
Woohoo!
And I'm going to be wearing my Star Wars shirt, of course. Of course, I got to wear that. And then at the same time, I'm going to be taking and carrying a video camera around a little bit. And so if you got different cosplays and you want to approach me, or I will approach you first. So if you're in Fargo, North Dakota that weekend, the weekend of the 20th of September, 24th and 25th, I will be there.
All right.
So that's basically only a couple hour drive from me, and which is basically going to be fun. I'm looking forward to it. And hopefully, eventually I see people. If you want me to try appearing at your convention or a nearby convention, let me know. If I can afford to go there, that is.
Yeah.
As long as it's not too far for me to drive right now. But yes, we're thinking on getting Swag 77 and Geek Talk together, aren't we, Gina?
On doing what?
Next summer or next spring. Isn't there a convention that's going on that's Star Wars related?
Yeah, so on the 24th of September, we have our first live tweet at 8:30. West Coast is the best coast. Woohoo!
Yeah. So, well, there's something else next year.
And then next year we're trying to get a fan table. We gotta apply for a fan table and convince them that we're going to have a lot of fun. And hopefully they give us one.
Well, you will have to let me know because yes, Yoda is ready. He is.
Oh, wonderful! We have a lot going on. We'll be playing some more Death Star putt with the job around, and we'll see. We shall see. I'm trying to think of a really good cause that we can support and help Star Wars fandom and also Lucasfilm and to enforce, because the last cause that we did, it got fulfilled.
Well, that's the thing.
That was Thrawn and Rebels. So, you know, we still have to fight for him in a different way, but not like Please let them in. Please let them in.
Exactly.
We have to get more creative now. I guess the way we did the Thrawn and Rebels this go around was the test subject. Even though there are numerous people that say that no fans influenced them.
Oh,
I'd like to say to those people, they can entirely kiss our butts. But that's it.
oh, and come tomorrow, I might actually. Oh, and Brittany Becker says she'll need to send you mini Islarmi. Miri. Islarmi.
Yes.
Do that.
Salamiri.
So, yes.
Yeah, we're gonna have. Hopefully, we get a whole bunch of them out, and we can hand those out to some key people. The Thrawn cosplayers, like we did the last time.
Yeah, that would actually be pretty cool. And a news for tomorrow's live interview, I posted my promo photo to the channel 1138 page, and actually somebody actually shared it. So tomorrow I might actually have some pretty good listening base for that interview. So what do you think?
I hope so. I think that's awesome.
And if you haven't ever heard my James Arnold Taylor interview, and yes, fuzzballs for easier typing and pronunciation. If you like what you're hearing today, you can subscribe to my Geek Talk podcast, the Geek Talk link below. If you like what you're hearing, hit the like button, tickle that like button, and kind of give us a shout out. I mean, I don't mind. I love talking to the people on YouTube and all that. Gino knows that.
Yeah, he's a talker.
Talk. But yes.
Yeah. You won't shut up. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, I'll shut up at times.
That's just a
joke. I know, Gina. I know. But yes, I actually do take. If you have any ideas for guests that you would like me to try getting,
rationally,
very rationally.
Yeah, not the hard ones, the ones that are really difficult to get.
And some of those, the harder ones, are Mark Hamill, Harrison Ford, and Carrie Fisher. Some of the harder ones. So, but yes, I do try to get guests on here every so often. I do take and do different things with that. So, but yes, I don't mind taking and getting, like, say, I might actually hit up Jat soon.
Yeah, if he doesn't get too busy. All of them are getting busy, it looks like.
He might get busy, but remember, it took me a while to get him.
Mm-hmm.
And remember also, he liked taking and coming in and talking geek. So he actually even said,
yeah, when you talk about stuff that isn't all devoted to Star Wars and then some ass idiot. Never mind. I need to stop.
Today is a free for all. I'll take and allow certain, but yes, we actually covered stuff that wasn't all Star Wars with him.
Well, see, that's what they like. They don't want to always talk Star Wars.
Exactly, and that's why guests have wanted to come. Actually, said they would love to come back. Even Tom Kane, when I took it, emailed him and told him I had fun and we'd have to do it again. He said, definitely. So I might email Tom Kane again and see if we could get him back. Only this time we'll probably arrange for a earlier time for him. That way he's not having to rush off to do supper for his kids.
I know, huh?
But, I mean, he had a lot of fun, didn't he? It
Sounded like he gave us our Thrawn.
Exactly. He gave Thrawn. He gave... I went toe to Yoda to Yoda.
Yoda to Yoda.
Exactly.
Yoda.
I mean, he went along with it too.
Mm-hmm.
So, yes, if you have any, and I've gotten guests that people actually recommended. And if you have ever seen Chad Vader, one of the creators of that, Aaron Yonda, actually came on board and visited with me.
Yep.
And I
like Chad Vader.
You were there with that, weren't you?
I think so.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it. And hopefully we can get him again. And if we can, then it'll be even more fun. I'm planning on hitting in anime come next year if this press pass works for at Anime Fargo. Next year, I'm going to plan to hit up SuperCon, which is down in Sioux Falls, South Dakota. It's next year, going to be next year at some point. In fact, I think it's either in May or June. Thinking it's June, because I plan on hitting that one up for a press pass. Because this year for the convention itself, they actually had Power Ranger actors.
Mm-hmm.
Not original, but pretty dang close. They had Turbo. They had the original second Red Ranger, which was Rocky. Then they had Divatox, who basically was a villain in the Power Rangers in space. Plus, they had some of the Zeos, I believe. But either way, if I can get a press pass for that, then I'm going to start taking, and I'll know more come around October, November, if I get that press pass. Well, it's Brittany, for me to get to Calgary or Saskatoon Comic Expo, I would have to fly. So I understand they get some good guests, but it's like it also costs moolah to go. So I do plan on possibly trying to hit, possibly like in Cheyenne, might take him check Wyoming. I have been looking to possibly see if Omaha has any convention. So if you have things in Omaha, or if you're around Omaha area, Nebraska, let me know. Because it's easier for me to drive to Nebraska, Minnesota right now, and even Wyoming, North Dakota, kind of this Iowa even. I'm looking at if I can save up my money for Iowa, then they do have a couple conventions down there that I might hit. So we'll have to see. Gina, though, doesn't cover conventions very well. She's not a press person. me, I've done radio for quite some time. I've actually done the, should I say, I've worked I still work for an actual radio station and stuff, and go from there. So, but yeah, that's what I do for a living part-time, and I actually broadcast of the air. So, yes, the Canadian dollar is probably lower than the US, but at the same time, we'll have to see, because it takes gas money to get up there. So, but it's about supper time here. Thanks for coming on, Gina.
Yeah, I made it.
You made
it's
it
4
in time.
o'clock for me.
So, and I will probably do another live broadcast next week. We'll have to see. So until next week, keep your feet on the ground and keep aiming for the stars. Good night.
Night.